Hey, what's going on everybody? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with the gameplay review of Epic Manager, and this is going to be developed by the people of Manavoid Entertainment Inc. And so this is going to be a unique crossover between sports management, turn-based RPG, and a management simulation with some roguelike elements, roster management, combat and character progression, all rooted in an epic yet lighthearted fantasy setting. And so I will say that this game is kind of average, and that's really because there's some things about it that is going to be good about this game, and there's some other things that kind of fall short. One of the main things that this game kind of toots is that you are the general manager and CEO of your very own adventuring agency, and you're supposed to recruit and negotiate their contracts, but in that respect it kind of falls short because you're basically just saying, okay, the same thing, you just kind of click and negotiate the contract, and you do that the same way for every one of them. Now whether or not they accept or whatever or fail, it's just all based on percentage and not necessarily a varying degree. Now there are going to be varying degrees of payment by the level, but they're all going to be the same. It all doesn't feel any different, and then it just kind of loses its immersion that way. But what it does do really well is that there are going to be multi-classing, and there are going to be some special legendary classes for you to find, such as the Shovel Knight, Rogue Legacy, things like that. So let's go ahead and jump into a new game because they have deleted my load game because of the release. I have played a good bit of it, a little bit over 10 hours thus far. And let's go ahead and skip through this. And the nice thing is that in the beginning they're kind of like, oh, here's a draft, and this is going to be the coolness about it. This is really about like a sports management as you get, but I mean, you know, it just kind of, I don't know, fall short because, you know, every time the league ends and you go to the, you know, you start off with the bronze league and then you go to the silver league and then you go on to the next, and then you try to become the epic manager, but it's just fall short a little bit. So we're gonna name this guild the VG Piraticals, and we're just gonna go with the default because, you know, we're trying to get into the gameplay. So here's the personality assessment, and I'm not exactly sure what this gives you, but I guess it gives you some perks. I'm not exactly sure, although it would be nice to know what you get. Alright, you charge to find whatever weapons you can find and charge them. I want to be the most glorious warlord in history. Alright, and so here, this is going to be different every single time, but who they pick is always going to be the same. And these guilds just, yeah, a little bit. They always pick the Shovel Knight and the Rogue Legacy first. And then now you choose. Okay, so here's going to be all of the classes here. That's going to be the nice thing here. So you can pick a warrior or monk class here. They all kind of separate for you, the warrior classes and the caster classes and the rogue classes and the healer classes here. Although these kind of healer classes aren't necessarily healers. They're kind of like miscellaneous classes, really, because, you know, there's the sorcerer and there's the bard. So it's kind of like a crossbreed, I guess. Now, like I said, the greatest thing about this game is that you can multi-class. After they get to the 5th level, then they become a new class, and you can choose whichever class is going to be complementary to whatever you'll be working with. But let's go ahead and choose these first things. The nice thing here is that they all have these character traits here, so that, you know, you might think, okay, this one might be better than the other. This has 2 weaknesses. So what I'm kind of looking for is 1 weakness and 1 positive here. So, or 2 positives and 1 negative. So this might be one here that I might consider. This is going to be a captain class, and later on you're going to recruit some more guys. This is just your starting player that you get for free. So it's just you're basically just going to pick the best one out of the whole mix there. And it really kind of doesn't matter in a way. So let's go ahead and pick the guy with 2. He's sluggish though. Minus 10 penalty to agility stat, but he's got the hiker, plus 10% bonus to damage in all combat in mountains and valleys, and 10% damage against ghouls, and also starts off with the rally ability. So that's really nice. Regroups one of the troops, removing all active combat effects from that adventure. Now this game is going to be pretty good because this game does spike here and there in difficulty. Now it doesn't spike in a sense where it just becomes unfathomably difficult, but it does make it to where you have to keep on your toes and make sure that you are going to be scouting out the mission and then trying to do your best. You know what though? I kind of don't like that because the starting positives doesn't. It's not necessarily that great to kind of offset the 10% agility loss there. So we might just go with, you know, let's just pick a cleric and get it over with because you know, having a healer is pretty nice there, but minus 5% penalty to all stats from equipment. This actually kind of suck there, but okay, let's go ahead. Let's just pick up Abarden Freebelly. Alright, so at least he's got physical fortitude, so resistance to physical attacks, but minus 10% in forests and swamps, and his equipment sucks, so it's okay. We're gonna skip the tutorial because, you know, I know what I'm doing, and plus, you know, I'll tell you what to do. What's going on? Yeah, I'm a pro. Yeah, we're gonna get a full group. Don't worry, man. I know what I'm doing, guy. Alright, so it's gonna be the start here, and here you need to reach the Silver League. Definitely, if you are going to be starting off, definitely do the tutorial because it'll help you out. But here we are going to start off, and we are going to do the recruitment. And the nice thing is that you have one action here, the scout points. Now, as you can see here at the top, you do some research there every time you level up. And this is all going to be based on your level XP, your fame XP for your guild. Not only is fame for your guild, but you also need that to do well in the rankings here. And let's see here, where's the ranking for the people? League position, there we go. So right now I'm 12 of 12 in league position, which kind of sucks, but that's okay though. I could definitely correct all that madness and do some quests to get more fame, right? Hey. Alright, so yes, in the beginning you start off with this, with I think 5 roster size, I believe. And you only need 4 of them, but one of them you can sit on the bench and then they can heal up. Now, the really nice thing is that when they get wounded and things like that, they need to rest, but you can just swap them out and then no problem. They'll just be able to come in and bench him. He'll heal up with the wound and you'll be good to go. Alright, so we're going to launch this campaign to get the scouts here. And good thing I did pick up a cleric because there's no cleric for hire here. And so we do want this guy there. He is going to be a warrior class. As you can see, he's going to be my frontline man. And here is the thing that they toot the most, but like I said, not necessarily something that you really have to worry about. You basically want to lower this thing, and you're basically going to do this every single time too. So, alright, you want to have like a small chance of failure, whatever. But the chance of success is 75%. Rejection 21%. Let's go ahead and make the offer. Alright, accept it. Awesome. So no gold is going to be paid up front. Salary set to 18 gold. And the contract will be for 24 weeks. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get my mage. Now I can put my contract duration for even longer, but who knows? We might get something better. We might, I don't know. Something might come along a little bit different. Now as you can see here, the salary is going to be different for this mage here. And so we want to make sure that we don't get busted here. We only got 750 and right now it's minus 9 gold per turn, and so we definitely have to watch out for that. Gotta watch out. And I can actually, you know, pay some up front and then, you know, hey, I pay now and then the weekly will be 11. Now weekly is just every turn. So this will be a good way of knowing how to exactly pay for your guys there. So yeah, all right. So but we're not gonna pay up front here. 24 weekly. Let's go ahead and make this offer. Offer accepted. Awesome. So far I'm getting lucky. All I need is 4 guys here, so I don't like that guy. Let's see here. A smuggler. That's going to be good. Now, another nice thing about this game is that when you do random encounters and walk between forest tiles or whatever tiles that you run into, then your class might actually make a difference in how you react. Now, there's always going to be a percentage chance of whatever you may want to do could happen, but if you have a certain class, then some new option may appear, and that's the really cool thing about this game. Alright, this guy's kind of expensive. Let's see about this guy. Look, 27, 33 here. So, again, it's just, I wish it was kind of like more of a, you know, hey, you know, a guy that's telling you, hey, you know, you want to hire this guy, you know, he's, you know, he'll come up to you and like maybe, hey, you want to hire me? I'm for this amount of money. Or maybe you might find somebody instead of kind of scouting them out this way. I mean, I think I like the scouting, but this is the only way you can pretty much get someone. It's just not as fleshed out, I feel. Alright, let's go ahead and make this offer. He could reject it. Now if he rejects it, I'll just offer him again, but I'm not going to. Alright, so we're going to end the negotiations. Alright, and now we're going to add them to our party. It doesn't really matter how you add them in, because they're all going to be, you know, in the front or back row. There. Who didn't I add? Let's go. Okay, the mage. Alright. So now I have my full party. And if I could equip anything, then I could equip my accessory or an equipment kit. You can't add anything else. There's no other items. And now we're going to be shoving off. Alright, so we're going to go to our first quest. And the first thing we're going to do is get our group here and move it. Alright, so we're going to move it there. Move it, move it. Now later on you might want to teleport. Now the thing about it here is that any place that you can teleport to though is where you can equip your guys with the inventory. You can't equip it anywhere else. You can't be out in the middle of the forest or something like that and equip your items and weapons and things like that. Well, not weapons, but the inventory slots. So that's the important thing here. You got to consider that you only have a finite amount of teleports that you can use, so you can't just, okay, I'm going to put my teleport here, I'm going to put my teleport there. You want to make sure that you also use your scout points every single turn. So here I can do a quest prospection, so let's go ahead and prospect for some new quests. You pretty much always want to do this because you always want to pick up the best quests, and you also want to stack it as much as possible and also keep it to where they're much closer to one another. So this one's going to be after this one, so I definitely want to pick up this quest here. Alright, let's see if I can, yeah, this quest right there, because this quest will be right after this one. And then I'm not gonna get another quest for right now. I can only have 3 at the moment, 4 to max. You can get more later, but for right now, that is the way I'm gonna go. Alright, so I'm gonna get 25 fame, and these are the quest rewards there. I could scout this quest out, but of course this is my only one, so let's go ahead and just fight it out. Now I don't recommend you to do the auto fight because I find that if it's an equal fight, then you might end up losing somebody, or you might end up with one guy really badly injured. You don't want that to happen. These fights are going to be fairly simple here. You basically want to just use your skills and then take them down, right? Fight, special skill, or use an inventory. But here's going to be the nice difference here. So there I just kind of used my action and just went. However, if you do end up just skipping here and then focusing up, well then you add more action points to your column, and then you can have more action points to do for your next follow-up attack, which is going to be great. And that's something that the AI does as well. As you can see here, AP, he is, instead of attacking, he is going to also gain more AP for the next attack. So instead of doing one attack at a time, if you strategically hold back your AP, you might be able to do 2 attacks and then 1 attack for a total of 3 attacks for 2 turns instead of just doing 1 attack per turn. So these are the kind of strategic decisions you have to make. Also, these special skills does take a varying amount of AP as well, so you might want to think about, ooh, I want to hold it back so I can do that. Alright, I'm going to do that there. I really want to, so right now I'm pretty much holding my AP so I can do most of my special skills here. So right here, Ice Caltrops. This is really for an AoE attack, but look how much AP I have now. Before I had 4, now I have 9.3, so that's pretty good. It takes 3 to attack, so now I can actually use 3 attacks for this turn instead of having, if I would have attacked last round, then that would have spent my attack, and then this round I would have still had 4 AP, and then after that it would have been 1 more attack, and that's it. So as you can see there, strategy, my boy. You got to think. You got to use your noggin. You got to do these things here. You can't just, let it go. You can't be like you can't be like Elsa and let it go. You gotta do it. All right. So now we are gonna be jumping in here, and we're gonna be firing. Now there are gonna be some things you have to consider here. You can fire fire, ice, or electric missile. Doesn't matter, except that this guy here actually has a 50% augmentation to the fire missile. So let's go ahead and use my fire missile, take him down, and now he's gone. No mana points or anything like that. And your HP refills after every battle, so you don't have to worry about having a full HP after the battle or anything like that. So that is really nice. And now you get 954 gold, and you get some items that they said that you were gonna get, and then 86 XP. So now all my guys are very close here to the next level. Alright, and as I said before, every single turn you always want to use scout points. Don't just move off and do stuff. Alright, but I can't do anything here. I can't recruit any more guys. I could recruit one more guy, but I don't need to. We're going to quest prospect here, and then we're going to take a look around. If I don't like what we see, then we aren't going to accept anything. But here, ×2, they're going to be at the same spot there. That's going to be great. Look at that. And I'm basically saving time here for doing my quest here. I'm going to stack them. And I won't need to be making a lot of extraneous moves there. Alright, so we're going to move in there. And this is going to be the level 1 quest. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Every quest here you have to do, it's going to be a battle every single time. The only time in which you kind of make a choice is in between and you jump into random encounters. I'm not really getting much right now because I am pretty much doing it very, very efficiently at this moment. So right here I'm just going to go and save up my attack and then shove off into the next bit, and pretty much everybody's going to be useful. But here, now look, since I can't use my healing circle because nobody is injured at the moment, what I could do here is just skip his turn some more. I'll get more AP and then I'll be able to heal some more, or I'll be able to use a secondary skill if I had it. And that, my friend, is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get this going there, and then critical hit, sweet, and then let's just do a normal attack and then end my turn. And then here we go, we're going to intimidate there, and they're going to lose AP generation. Awesome. And then we're going to just concentrate on one guy. Now, turn-based combat, definitely you want to concentrate on one guy as much as you can, because one guy less, I mean one less guy that's going to be acting and one less damage to worry about here. But unfortunately that guy didn't kill him with his ice caltrops, and he acts anyways, and that kind of wasted my move a little bit. Alright, so now I should be getting my healing circle coming up. Alright, great. And then after that, I'm just going to, you know, I could just press space. I'm just going to leave my AP alone there. I don't need to just use it all up at once. Let's go ahead and kill that guy because, you know, like I said before, you always want to make sure that you have one guy less. And I want to get my mage spell up here. So there you go. I didn't use up all my AP, so because of that, I was able to kind of focus a little bit extra AP into my next round and then go and move forward. But it does take 9 AP for this heal circle, so let's go ahead and just continue to heal up here, or focus up. And my ice caltrops kind of sucks, so let's go ahead and just attack with this guy there. And then move on. Alright, let's hit him with the fire spell there. Now they do sometimes have like burning. You can bleed some other guys. There's definitely some differences here, but for right now it's not very much the difference there. And I got crit there, and so because he got crit, he got a wound because it took more than, he got hit for more than a percentage of his HP, and because of that he suffered a wound. And if I suffer 3 wounds, then he will go and die, and so I don't want that to happen. Unfortunately he does suffer a wound, that sucks. So I'm gonna have to go and recruit maybe another cleric to jump in here. That might be a thing here. Let's heal up, yeah. And now because of that, look, I can't heal past this red there. I can only heal up to where the red is, which looks to be about 100 HP, so that kind of sucks. And like I said, this game is not that easy. This game does have its difficulty spikes, and here's kind of one of them. He critted my guy, and then unfortunately I do suffer a wound, but that does make it to where I do need to have replacements to come in. So now, instead of scanning for a quest in my next bit, I'll definitely need to make sure that I have enough to equip and purchase another guy here. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and you do want to make sure you use the space button here. I'm not really using my clicks too much. And there we go, took him down. Victory! Pushing back the greenies. And I should level up here. Yeah, I do. And get some electrical resistance. Level up! Awesome! And as you can see here, you get 4 level ups, and then you get to choose between 2 things here, which is going to be really cool. Not too much thought here into it, just whatever. And of course, since my heal spell costs 9 AP, let's reduce that down to 8. That'd be nice. And let's go on. Now, the one thing you want to note is that since I can't get 4 things from my class, and then you unlock a next class, and then you unlock a next one. As I said in the beginning, when you do this, you have a chance of unlocking a legendary with a different kind of class combination, which is really cool about this game here. So, and also when you do get a new class, you do bring over whatever class skill you had, which was in this case here the debuff skill, which is pretty nice. Extra defense or added stun chance there. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty nice. But I think what I'm going to do is added stun chance. Yeah, let's do that. I was gonna do the 15%, but whatever. I don't need that crap. Alright, skill damage plus 25% or AP minus cost. Let's go ahead and do the skill damage. Yes. More damage. I hate these caltrops. I really do. So let's go ahead and just do skill damage so that these ice caltrops do more damage when I do the AoE attack. Alright, and then that's everybody here. So let's go ahead and recruit. And let's see if I can find a cleric of sorts. Somebody that can heal. Looks like nobody. That's okay. You know what? I don't need a healer per se. So let's go ahead and just pick up like a thief. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Let's just get that guy down there. 22 weekly. Let's make the offer. And if he doesn't like it, then whatever. Not enough space in your roster. Oh, I can only have 4? Okay, so I thought I had 5, but unfortunately it looks like I can only have 4. That's okay. So I wasted it, but that's alright. I'm just going to end turn right here. And then attack here. Now don't simulate combat. Difficulty for this quest. So, you know, the bad thing about doing that is just, you know, like I said, you're going to end up with wounds. You're going to end up with wounds. And ending with wounds sucks. Alright, so let's go ahead and just... So this is the same one here. And like I said, I had the quest back to back like that, so I didn't even have to move. And because of that, now I can take advantage and... Oh, I should have used the debuff. Oops. Oh well, that's okay. I just hit all those fools with my caltrops. Awesome. And this is kind of the thing here. Look, this guy is AP regenning. So what I might want to do is attack him, right? Because if I can kill him, ooh, and I almost do right there. Oh, and look, if I kill him, look, he AP regen for no reason. So these are the things kind of have to. This is the nice little things here, the turn-based combat. Like other games, you know, it doesn't have a counter like this, and in which, look, the AI, he wanted to just keep his guys up, and then make it to where he will do a lot of attacks all at once. But no, I stopped them because I'm smart. I'm looking out. Well, looking out for my team. I'm a team player. Yeah, so he's all right. Alright, let's go ahead and debuff here, because, you know, that might be a good idea. He's stunned right now, look at that. Sweet. And I can debuff him again, look at that. But I don't need to, let's go ahead and attack. This guy is stunned, so let's go. Oh, he dodged me, bastard. Let's just attack. Oh, I crit again, awesome. And that went well, sweet. Let's just go ahead and hold my... He's the healer, you just heal, okay? That's your job, heal. And since it's a single target, let's just attack him right there. I should have held his stuff there. Let's just attack. I'm gonna get 3 attacks here, so why not just spend it all? I might kill him here. There we go. Awesome. And he was actually bleeding too. So that actually went a lot better because anyways, all my guys are level 2. Should be level 3. Yeah, nice. XP gained. And as you can see there, very simply done. Add 5% bonus to healing output or 5 bonus HP. Let's go ahead and get the healing output because since I have an AoE heal, then it's not really a great single target heal at the moment. Alright, adds 5 bonus adventure physical combat, physical resistance, or bonus physical damage. So we want damage. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, and then arcane damage or fire damage. Already his fire damage is up here. Actually, his fire damage is the same. I don't know where that extra 15% came from or whatever earlier. Let's go ahead and just put arcane damage because that'll help in the later going. Skill damage plus 25% and then 5% arcane damage. That's going to be nice. So if I become something that still uses arcane damage, then later on it'll still be useful. And these are the things. So when you are leveling up here, leveling up, you know, you're just not leveling up your guy for one thing. You're kind of just thinking ahead of time and going, oh, you know what, I want to make him into this and I want to augment this. Alright, adventurous combat initiative, yes, let's do that. Let us do that. Alright, so my guy's still injured. Let's go ahead and alright, oh look, my ANC's gonna be leveling up. Perfect. Now I can go up to level 2. Oh, but it's level 3. I need to wait until I can get the next up. But I can unlock some stuff. So I can either unlock one-man army, I can unlock a champion, or I can get a portal limit, or I can get merchants and buy stuff. Now, you might think, oh, I should buy this so I can get some more merchants. But I wouldn't worry about this at the moment. I would either get another portal limit, and like I said, portal limits are really great because you can save time by teleporting to where you are, and also it gives you another spot where you can equip your guys and also change out your party members and things like that. Otherwise, you have to wait and until you get to a portal spot. So you really have to strategically place them. You can't just put them everywhere. So let's go ahead and just unlock a champion. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, but it costs 1 there. And oh, I actually used it to... Actually, did I unlock this one here? I must have... Okay, alright. No, I have 0 there. All I could do was... Okay. Oh no, looks like I unlocked this. Did I? I did. No, it's purchase right here, huh? Did I? Uh-oh. No, I didn't. Okay, that's weird. Oh yeah, okay, so... Purchased. Alright, so I did purchase this. Okay, so I did unlock the champion. Awesome, okay, great. Whew! Alright, I thought I made a boo-boo right there. Alright, so now I unlocked the champion. I will allow my agency to train one of its contracted adventure as the agency's champion. Extra motivation will help the adventurer progress faster than normal. Sweet. So as you can see there, I can get my guy up into a beast of a character. Okay, and then alright, oh, and here's another thing that you have to consider as well. The constellations every week, it's going to change. And so if I have someone that is with this god's constellation, then he will have augmentation, and here there's a different type of god there, and then here's another type of god. And let's see here, stats. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into more stuff. Let's go ahead and find more quests. Let's find more quests. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and what I want to show you now is a random target. So we're going to pick something a little bit farther away. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Mercenary games. Okay? Okay. Actually, there's another one right here. Right? Yeah, there's another add quest there. So let's go ahead and add that quest. So we're going to end turn right here and then finish the quest that's standing right there. Let's go ahead and finish this one and then we'll move. We'll do the random generation, and you know, this game is fairly easy to learn. I mean, that's the nice thing. You can pick this game up pretty easily. But as I said, the things that it kind of toots that it's really known for, which is the recruitment and also the, you know, balancing of the guilds and fighting against the other guilds. Well, I don't see the other guilds, and so therefore I don't really feel the immersion of me being there with the other guilds. I kind of would rather like see the other guilds maybe roaming around the map. You know, that would be nice. Or, you know, make it to where, you know, when I do interact with the guild there, because later on what they'll do is they'll have spy missions and they'll sabotage your group and whatnot, and it's just gonna be like, it almost seems like random, where if maybe the guilds were roaming around on the minimap as well, or the overworld map, then the nice thing would be to see that happen. And you know, if they're right next to you, then you kind of expect them to kind of screw with you, right? But unfortunately, that's not the case. They just screw with you, and then that's it. You lose fame, you lose gold, or whatnot, and that kind of sucks in a way. Alright, so let's go ahead. But I will say that this game is extremely approachable, and definitely, you know, this game is pretty fun in its own right, and it's definitely owned right here, and definitely one that doesn't fall short in some of the little extras here. Like I said, you know, the AP in combat here. So there, I'm gonna heal up, and look, I'm not just restrained to one action. I could do multiple actions because I held my AP, which is really great. All right, let's go ahead and do that. He's gonna die real soon. There we go. And you can strategize your combat in that respect here. Let's go ahead and do that. 50 fame, 86 XP for everybody. Turn 6. Look at that. Right now I am #1 in the guild. Yeah, awesome. Let's check out the league right here. Alright, so this is going to be another button here. So now that I've gained some fame, I'm up 200. Next one's up 64. I'm way ahead right now. If I don't pick up number 1 in the Bronze League, then yeah, I don't know what to say. Alright, and then here is the quest logs there. Active quest, 1 of 3. Right here I do all my completed quests. I can actually look at it again if I wanted to. Available quest. And here's my roster, and my guy's still wounded. And it's just all kinds of epicness here that you can really expect. Here's going to be my inventory. Right now I didn't get any equipment items, nor any of the stuff that really gives me going, but that's okay. I can buy that a little bit later on. And I'm not worried about the market. Here, look, 3,800 gold, 62. This is all something, like right now it's all easy to manage. Level 1 is easy. It's going to be a lot more difficult when you get a second group going, a third group going, and that's when it gets crazy. This world looks kind of small on this overall map, but believe me, it can get quite huge and crazy. 7 turns before qualifications, you can actually do this. Let's go ahead and move over there before I forget. Let's show the random encounter there. And I'll move over there. It looks like it's going to take me a lot more turns here. I could actually use the teleport here, this teleport option. I could teleport over here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. We're just going to end the turn right here and then move on to the Castel. And oh, nothing happens there. Nothing is going on, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and do quest prospects here. You always, every single turn, you always want to do something. Alright, you never want to just not do anything. Alright, pushing back the greenies. We might want to accept, you know what? No, I want to accept this one over here. I want to go to this castle here eventually. So let's go ahead and get that quest here. Alright, so now I have 3 quests. Let's go ahead and end turn. Alright, so the next thing I could do as well, oh, nothing happened again. So I can look at this quest here, and then what I could do is scout it out. So here I can scout it out. Look, level 1 captain, level 1 warrior. Oh, this is going to be easy. I can even abandon the quest. But why do that when they're all level 1? This is going to be easy sauce. So I'm going to move in there and oh, no random event. So I can't show that guy. What's going on? Alright, end of the trimester is approaching. 1 more turn left, I do believe. 4 more turns here. Alright. So here every single turn. Quest prospect. Oh, look at that. ×2 again. That's great. And it does carry over to the next trimester here, so it's not like it's going to go away there. So let's go ahead and take that quest. Look, this other quest is in the same spot. Let's take that. Oh, I can't take that quest too. Now I could take one of these here, but I guess let's not. Darn, that sucks. Alright, I could just select this one and abandon it and then accept that one. But it's really not that serious. It really isn't. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Move in there and do the quest there. I already scouted out, so let's go ahead and fight! And this is going to be yet another quest here. And we're going to show this one to the end there so that you can see how it is to rank up against the other guilds. And then we will start off and attack some dudes. Let's go and let's just go and get my AP up. I'm not sure why I attacked with the first guy. I wasn't thinking. I totally wasn't thinking. Oh, my regeneration could be low. That's alright though. It was my wizard one too. That's the guy that hits the hardest. And that kind of sucks. Use my caltrops. Now I got no more AP. Oh yeah, how you like the debuff, huh? How about I debuff you? You like that, huh? Huh? You like apples? How about them apples? Alright, let's debuff you again. Alright, and then after that, we will attack. Oh, he's rallying. Let's go and heal up. And then we're just going to hold up. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's attack this punk here. 94. Nice. I could have killed anybody. I could have killed any of you. I just happened to choose the other guys. So, ooh, you scared? You scared? Alright, let's go take that guy out. Oh, 1 more HP. What the hell? I'll get you. I'll get you. Alright, hopefully he doesn't attack yet. Let's go and attack with my man there. Look, I can use my inventory here, and I can do mushroom of physical resistance. I can get more AP, electrical resistance, or I can heal. But I don't want to do any of that. Let's go ahead and attack him. And you're spent. Look at that, so easy. Level 1 guys, so easy. Alright, news of my actions echo throughout the realm. Sweet. And when you do quests too, they're also going to be chain quests. They're not just all going to be random stuff here. I haven't been reading them, but definitely you should read them and follow along. There's some of them with a chain quest line in which it gets harder and harder and more difficult. So definitely look into that. But so far I have not been doing that and just been rolling through it without actually reading anything. So let's go ahead and scout this out. Level 1, alright, and they got a level 2 skirmisher, but he's not going to be any difficulty for my level 3 party. Let's go ahead and hold back everything. First one, do that, and hopefully I can show you the random, but really we're going to wait for the trimester so you can see that. Me advancing to the Silver League, I'm going to be number 1. I am number 1. 2 nobody remembered. No wait. 2 is not a winner, and 3 no one remember. Oh, critical hit, yeah. I love that. Let's just use my electricity. Handle for 94. Then after that, hit that one for 36. Perfect. Oh, he crit me, but I didn't gain a wound. Look at that. Alright, no problemo. This guy's gonna live. Alright, let's just heal up here. That's this whole charge here. Oh, he goes again. Alright, well, smash his face. Okay, next up. Alright, we're gonna charge you up. We're gonna charge everybody up. Let's use ice this time. Can freeze him up. Oh, can freeze him up. Oh, he dodged me. Oh, he's gonna do like a whole bunch of attacks, I think. Oh, he did one attack. That's fine. Take that! No, it's not. No, it's wrong game. Wrong game. Alright, level 4, look at that! Sweet, level up! Sweet, I like this. I really like. Okay, minus the AP cost of healing up, definitely. Caster gains 15 resistance bonus, or caster gains 15% damage to all damage types. Let's do this. I like that. Or resistance. I think I need resistance now. I did physical combat. Alright, let's do resistance, fine. Later on that's going to be really useful because, you know, you're going to get hit by a whole bunch of stuff later on. And that will suck. Skill damage. Alright, let's do that. He's going to be the caster of the group. I don't care. And then this guy here, what did I do before? Skill damage plus 25. Alright, 25% chance to stun the target. I like that a lot. Alright, 2 more turns. And oh, that's going to be perfect. So what I could do is here. Okay, oh, agency level up here. Sweet, let's go ahead and purchase that. That's 3,000 gold, no problem. I got that money. And now what I could do is unlock the next one here. Unlocks intrigues, which is great, that's what you want. And then unlock portals. Or I can unlock negotiation expertise. Minus 4% during negotiations. That might be a good one here, actually. But I don't know, roster size does increase though, so it's only going to be by 1. It's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get more portals here. Alright, so here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to teleport to here. It does cost some gold to do it. And then after that I have 2 more moves. It's going to be 2 more turns before qualifications. Let's go ahead and move in there. And we always want to make sure you do the scout here. So let's go ahead and recruit. Now there are going to be now different types of recruitment here. So before I was just doing street scouting. I can get a level 1 or 2, and then these going to be, I mean, they'll have candidates, 1 or 2 candidates, and then they'll all be level 1, between level 1 and 1. But now this is going to cost me 650 gold, but I could get 1 to 3 guys, which are going to be level 2 to 4, or I can get 4 to 5 candidates. So here it depends on what you want. Do I want a lot of choice, or do I want to have, you know, quality? So here I want quality actually. This last campaign cost me 650 gold, but now I can get a new cleric, which is going to be great. And it's going to be Vilder Murphist. He's got 2 nega traits though, which kind of sucks. He's an orcophobe and rude. So here, minus 10% charisma stat, and then penalty to orcs. That kind of sucks. And let's see here, there's nobody else. But he is the level full cleric. So, that's gonna be too bad. I wanted another cleric, but this guy sucks. You know what though? I'm gonna hire him anyways. But you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm actually going to lower it a lot. Let's see. Oh, he's so expensive. Look at that. He is so expensive. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go for the lower level there. We're gonna go with somebody a little bit better. I don't care. We're gonna go with Moonleaf here. He's gonna be a lot cheaper. And we gotta pay some money up front, so that's gonna be not so bad every single week. Alright. Here, you know, you gotta vary it up here, because if you don't, then you could fail it. But I really wish that it was a little bit more of an interaction instead of just kind of sliding the slide bar back and forth. It just kind of takes away from the game a little bit. Alright, so I picked up a new guy. Let's go ahead and... Alright, since I am in a place where I can swap out my guys, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go do the roster, actually the party, and we are going to rest my dude. Okay, and that's the guy I drafted, and we're going to put this guy in there. Oops. And, you know, and that's another thing here. The UI is a little bit wonky. I kind of don't like how the UI is done. It's just like you want to mess with your inventory, but you want to, you know, put it in your display options, and then after that you can equip it into your roster, or you can go to your roster, but you can't equip it from here. You actually have to click on them to equip the item to actually get to the place. So there are some things that just kind of irks me a little bit here and there. Alright, so once we get here to the last trimester, then we'll be done here. Like I said, this game is average. I mean, there are moments in which you're like, oh, this game's great, and then there's other moments, like I said, like the UI, just kind of gets me. Let's go and scout it out. Okay, no problem. I could actually auto combat that one. There's pretty much no way I could lose that level 4 against level 1s, but it's just and then when there is going to be more than one group, when you have 2, 3 groups, it gets a little bit unwieldy, and then every attack kind of looks the same. Look, as you can see there, I got orcs there, or humans, and it's like I haven't really gotten much difference here. Blood offering. I don't want to do the blood offering. Let's just save up here and wait. It's gonna do electric caltrops. I don't have my healer. I guess that's gonna be the downfall there. Well, let's go ahead and just attack if I can hit them. And that's one thing too. They also like dodge a lot. Let's go ahead and hit them. Did you kill him? Boom! Boom! Oh, my wizard's so strong. I love the mage class. I do. 1 reputation gained with Hildrick Ironmark. Okay. 25 fame. Hildrick's grass is greener. Alright, so now all the managers requested to report in for agency qualifications. And so now, the season stats, you can see that. Fame. Right now, 356 fame. I crushed the guy 3.5 times basically. So yes, Bronze League is mine, no problem. Your veterans, most experience, yes, it's going to be my drafted man. Now yes, whenever you are going to be playing, and let's say you are going to be playing at a harder level, and let me say the hard level is definitely a lot more difficult. You gotta use your items, you gotta like min-max as much as possible, but definitely, hard mode is definitely where this game really shines the most, because you're basically in a race, and if you're always going to be number 1 in a normal mode, then yeah, this game is going to be a little bit boring and a little bit repetitive in a way. Alright, AC qualified, license permit renewed for the upcoming trimester, gold medal awarded, booyah, and now we're going to be in the next trimester, 12 turns before qualifications begin. Let's go ahead and take a look at where I am now. Now I need to qualify for the Silver League. Alright. So I need to get rank 8th or better. So 4 trimesters needs to be done. Why is it called it should be like 4-mester, not trimester, right? I don't know. I'll just make stuff up at this point, but unfortunately no random encounters. You know, let's go ahead and try to get to a let's get a random encounter somewhere if I can. Look at these. These quests just wants me to go there. Look at that. Alright, let's go. Let's go over here. Let's see if I can get to this random encounter. Let's go to teleport here. Costs too much gold. Let's go ahead and just move over there for now. Move, do that. I only got 1500 gold. End turn. I really want to get a random encounter to kind of show you guys before I go. Come on, random encounter. What's the chances? What's the chances? Apparently really low. Oh, there we go. Random encounter. Woo! Alright, so here we go. As I said in the beginning of this game, you can open the chest here or leave the chest there and head back to the road. Now, depending on the classes you have, look, I have a rogue class with me, so this is have the rogue open the chest while carefully checking for traps, right? So if I didn't, then a trap might actually set off. Or sometimes you might get a hint here from one of your classes saying, oh, no, this chest is surely to be trapped, you know, something like that. And that's the really cool thing about this game, is that each class kind of gives you a little bit of a difference where you walk around. So let's go ahead and have the rogue check for traps carefully, and of course he's going to be able to find no traps, and then it's going to reveal a bit of items and some gold. Awesome. And there you have it. And this is the game. And really lovely. It is quite average, but not a bad average. You should definitely think about picking this up if you love these turn-based kind of games. And definitely, you know, once you get the hang of it, yeah, some of the things that's supposed to make this game special does fall a little bit short, but I'm pretty sure that more refinement to come. Definitely more, you know, these devs when they were developing, really listening, they corrected a lot of issues coming up, and there's gonna be some better changes in the short term. So with that, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow along with me. This is the VG Purist, and hopefully I'll see you for some more gameplay reviews.